Welcome back, racing fans. We're still here at MASKFest. Right now, we're with Mr. What's your name? Joan Rivers or who? Lucille Ball? Bob Hopeless.
Yes.
No. Who? This is. Don't listen to him. He's the Night Owl guy, right? The Night Owl guy,
right.
otherwise known as
Justin Mabry.
Justin Mabry. And for the last time, once and for all, we're going to get this on video. This is very important. Everybody has their own way of spelling and pronouncing your last name. And it's simple, and I don't know why nobody can figure it out. Spell your last name for the folks at home.
Mabry.
And you pronounce it
Mabry.
And it is not spelled like Mayberry RFD, so stop saying that, you people who have been calling it that.
Or Mabry, maybe.
Marby, maybe, yeah, maybe. How long have you been making masks?
For about 19 years, maybe.
19 years, wow.
Very young, about maybe 11, going on 12.
Wow. Any idea how many, like original, how many have you done over the years, would you say?
I lost count.
It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, I started pestering Jeff Death Studios when I was a kid. When I was about 12, I'd call him up. I got his number out of Fangoria magazine. Actually, that was 93 when I got his number. So
He's one of the legends of masks. He should have been here this weekend.
Well,
but since he wasn't. Hi,
I
Jeff.
talked to him. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I tried to get him to come. He's just so busy and so swamped all year long. So, but yeah, and I would consult with him, and he would give me tips, and he put out his video, and I mowed yards as many as I could to be able to afford it. And first few masks didn't work out so great.
What was your first attempt? Do you remember?
My first attempt was sort of a crude version of. I was a really big fan of Hemlock from Altarian.
Okay, I remember that one, the skull-looking
Got your old
zombie
copy.
with. Yeah, you have my old copy.
Yeah. Very.
What goes around comes around, or some such platitude.
Yeah, so I have your old copy, and a friend of mine.
I didn't know that. Yeah, you didn't. It's weird now.
Yeah, well,
It's a small world.
and a friend of mine has the actual Paint Master that was in the catalog.
Oh, okay.
And it's fallen apart, but I finally got the hands to that. But I did a sculpture of it, and I still have a picture. It's kind of, in my interpretation, sort of inspired. I couldn't afford it, but for Christmas I would get supplies. My whole Christmas was just.
So you went from making your own.
Yeah, I went to try to make my own. The first time I did a life cast on a friend of mine, I was killed, and all that money spent on materials, and I had his nose open, but he couldn't claustrophobic, just tore the thing off. And,
That happens with some people. People have.
so I had to wait till next Christmas to attempt it again.
You should have made the friend pay for some more materials for you.
Yeah, I should have.
And you'd have been fine. Have any favorites? Favorite of your work? Like
My
the
work?
coolest thing you've done? Because you've done some wonderful stuff. I've seen it for years. And
Usually,
really tremendous.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Usually, I like whatever I'm working on now, and then once it's out, I don't, kind of done with it. And,
So you don't really
I do
have
it for
a,
other people to enjoy.
if you were going to show me one mask and
One
say,
mask.
I made this, what would it be?
Probably my interpretation of the shock monster.
Which I feel is the best. I
Thank
think your version. And
You've probably seen a lot.
I have. I didn't know until a few months ago how many bazillion different versions there were, but yours kind of hit me as like just the right character and the right attitude to
Yeah,
it.
I'm a very big fan of EC Comics and Jack Davis. So a lot of times he's in the back of my mind.
That's kind of an influence.
I was thinking, what if he did a shock monster? That's why he's got sort of a little bit more of a jutting jaw, and
A little strength of
just
the bone structure.
just grabbing things from different places.
Favorite
Put them
movie?
together. Favorite movie?
scary movie?
Favorite scary movie.
Favorite horror movie?
Favorite.
One of the favorites.
One of the favorites.
Hard to narrow it down, I know. Just
Halloween. I love Halloween. I think the original.
me
Texas
too. It's
Chainsaw
my
Massacre.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the film?
Yep.
Oh.
I
The
love
original Texas Chainsaw.
The original Chainsaw. I love Halloween 3 just because of the masks and the mask.
The whole
seeing
Don
inside
Post
Don
theme
Post.
and that in there. That was fun.
And it has the spirit of Halloween in it. The happy music.
It does.
Those kind of mask skulls, witches, pumpkins.
Now, do you hire humans who help you, or do you mostly just do everything
Can't
like a
afford.
one-man band?
Yeah, I do it all myself. but
Sculpting, molding,
Sculpting,
casting,
you know,
painting,
concept, sculpting,
hair work,
painting, casting, hair work,
mopping the floor.
shipping. Yeah, well, when I do,
Yeah.
you know, but we finally gotten to where I'm going to start mass producing. That's what we got here is
Wow.
Trick or Treat
And that is
Studios.
Trick or Treat Studios, and I believe there's a picture of your
Shot monster.
extremely cool shot monster right in there amongst his friends and compatriots,
We've got Eric Peebers working with us. and
which is great. I'm a fan of his work as well.
we've
He's
got-
not here this weekend, is
No,
he?
he's not. He'll be at some of the other shows. Try to get him here.
Now, if people want to purchase a Justin Mabry mask,
You have to go to Night Owl.
they go to Night Owl.
But if you want one more affordable, not painted by the artist but designed, you go to Trick or Treat Studios.
And what is the website? TrickOrTreatStudios.com. And the other one is
NightOwlPro.com.
NightOwlPro.com. The website that hasn't been updated in 42 years,
That's right.
but he's going to update it when he gets home.
You gotta
for
check
this.
the forums. I get orders through the forums, and
Check the forums.
then I'm too busy to bother with putting pictures up.
With, you need to get on that.
Well, I get too busy.
Maybe we'll send somebody over to help.
Yeah, but I could use it.
All right, and you're part of Trick or Treat Studios
Yeah, I'm
now
the,
as well.
the art
Are you the
director.
are you the trick or the treat?
I'm the trick.
You the trick? All right. All right. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Oh, it's great talking
and
to
good
you.
luck to you. Sell
thank you.
lots of masks.